Which is why I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
ESPN personality Stephen A. Smith has just blasted Floyd Mayweather on air for the fake currencies, illegal documents, and papers that were found in a secret room in his Miami mansion.
That's all he needs to do to erase that debt. Don't go to the damn poker table. Don't go to the blackjack table. Don't go to the slot machine for crying out loud, even if it's only asking you for $1. Don't do it. Stay the hell out of the casino other than your...
Homeland Security agents had raided his homes in Miami and Las Vegas mansions, and more allegations were raised against him.
The investigation lingering into the night, with Miami police assisting, federal investigators bringing in the heavy artillery, spotted inside from across a canal, rummaging through items at the house, their boats still docked outside as they canvassed the property in full gear, guns drawn.
Whatever they did.
Stephen A. Smith had been ranting ever since all of these began, and after the latest revelations from the federal agents, he had been ranting, "I'm so disappointed in Floyd Mayweather. America has another Diddy. I really don't know how many celebrities are good citizens. They all look satanic and devilish. What the hell is such a wealthy boxer doing with fake currency notes?" He then inserted a slight joke. "Well, I get it. It's fake currency notes to support a fake, flashy lifestyle. That balances it better."
I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
The real intent of the raid was to confirm these allegations and not necessarily to arrest him. Well, the former world champion himself wasn't at home, but his family members were on ground and were held until the investigations were over. One of the witnesses claimed several incriminating things were found in a secret room in Mayweather's Miami mansion. This room was the den of his criminal deals and scams. The federal agents checked one of the rooms and found so much evidence of Floyd's criminal cases, including all his lawsuits documents, his illegal documents showing his ownership of properties that do not belong to him, and fake dollars running into millions. This is coupled with the hundreds of millions Floyd Mayweather owes in debt to individuals, organizations, and even countries like Mexico. The witness also claimed Floyd's homes were locked after two people in his Miami home were handcuffed while the investigation was ongoing. They want him to return to the country as soon as possible, so they've locked his home and sent everyone out.
The investigation lingering into the night, with Miami police assisting, federal investigators bringing in the heavy artillery, spotted inside from across a canal, rummaging through items at the house, their boats still docked outside as they canvassed the property in full gear, guns drawn.
Whatever they did.
On what was found in his room, Stephen A. Smith reported, "I was told from reliable sources that Floyd has secret rooms, unfortunately, and what does he do there? My guy keeps fake dollar bills, illegal documents, fraudulent certificates, and evidence of his scam deals in there." Stephen A. Smith then made a shocking revelation about Floyd Mayweather's deals with individuals and companies, having gotten confirmations from those who had signed deals and contracts with him in the past. He added, "It's a clause in Floyd Mayweather's transactions that only he must hold the copies of the deals and payments. He dies doing this to maintain his shady deals and leave his scam deals untraceable. And once anyone outsmarts him and tries to get other copies or recordings, he would get off the deal and desist from them. As a result of this, Floyd Mayweather would always keep his illegal documents in the secret room that's now been exposed by the federal agents." On his channel, Stephen A. Smith added his voice to the underground voices that had been hunting at Floyd Mayweather's bankruptcy. About Floyd Mayweather, there's been news regarding him going bankrupt, But what I can confirm is that a lot of deals linking to real estate are not what many think they are.
And so my mentality is I walk into work every day. Number one responsibility, how do I make us more money? Number two, how do I get some? That's my approach to business. The minute I walk in every single day, I'm unapologetic about it. It's not personal or anything like that. I am constantly trying to win, because winning is what's going to create.
While fans and other news reporters weren't exactly clear on how Floyd Mayweather became bankrupt or what was really wrong with his finances, Stephen A. Smith let every cat out of the bag. I don't know why many believe what he says when his claims can't be backed up by facts and evidence. There's no real estate anywhere and no money anywhere. We'll never know how crazy it is because he has a way of covering it all up.
Get his act together, and he didn't appreciate that. And he was so pissed off we went without talking, and it got to a point where a couple of my colleagues pulled me to the side and said, yo, man, you the beat writer for this.
According to the ESPN personality, Floyd Mayweather's real estate investments are non-existent. He only talks about them to make his creditors feel he has more than enough to keep them calm. Aside from that, he uses most of those non-existent properties as collateral. And at the moment, the only options Mayweather has out of bankruptcy are his luxury cars, jewelries, and exhibition fights. Stephen A. Smith added, "He made a lot of money, we all know that, but he's mismanaged it really badly, and he might be in trouble soon."
About practice, he didn't care about that. Believe it or not, he didn't care about that. It was like he got mad. He got mad because I said that he taking liberties. He's.
Floyd has always boasted about his real estate portfolio, claiming he has the best investments out there. However, from time to time, several industries and organizations have laid debt claims over Floyd Mayweather, which has forced Stephen A. Smith into such revelations. Fans have poured out their sentiments regarding Floyd Mayweather's controversy. Once CNN announced his exit from the country, fans poured into the comments section to fire the boxing legend. The first fan said, "This happens every year. Floyd is becoming a nuisance to our economy. He keeps disappointing those who loved him for boxing reasons." A second added, "For someone who's that materialistic, flashy, and proud, it's not shocking that this is the end of him. He keeps doing everything to make up for his fake lifestyle."
We're here with Lionel Corey of Clocked and Loaded, Floyd Mayweather, greatest of all time. What's going on here? You source all Floyd's watches or what? Explain to me.
A lot of them.
All right.
He's a watch connoisseur. A lot of my watches, because of my background, has to have diamonds. They're just me.
Right.
Because, Africa, we come from gold and diamonds and precious stones and precious metals. Most of them are sticking more together, pushing each other to be great instead of arguing on social media. That's just my opinion. And push each other in a positive way. And, I found myself in the past, the younger Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. I couldn't ask to be in a better place.
The third quipped, "The only thing to love about this man was his boxing. Every other thing is as irritating and frustrating as hell." The major downside to his luxurious lifestyle is the constant trouble he keeps getting himself into. A U.S. court has confirmed that former world boxing champion Floyd Mayweather Jr. is required to pay $2.4 million in damages to Zinni Media Concept Limited, a Nigerian company, for breach of contract. According to a statement from Alex Nwankwo, the company's media executive, Zinni Media entered into an agreement with Mayweather in June 2017 for him to make various appearances in Africa, including one in Nigeria.
Watches I wear is diamonds. Today, no diamonds today.
That's the Richard Mille.
Very humble. No, I like to call this, people pronounce them different ways. Richard Mille is what my jeweler told me, so that's exactly how he said it,
Richard Mille.
So, and of course, this is a watch connoisseur, so he would know.
I'm wearing a black sub, and we've got one right here.
You know what, today, I'm gonna go black sub.
Is that which one do you prefer? Is that the one you
But
prefer?
today, I'm gonna go black sub.
Black subs. You guys gonna have matching watches?
Are sticking more together, pushing each other to be great instead of arguing on social media. That's just my opinion. And push each other in a positive way. And, I found myself in the past, the younger Floyd Mayweather, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. You know, I couldn't ask to be in a better place.
However, Mayweather terminated the agreement unilaterally and refused to refund the advance payment made by the company. Nwankwo alleged that Mayweather's legal team suggested that the boxer could avoid refunds because Zinni Media was not based in the US. After multiple unsuccessful attempts to recover the appearance fees from Mayweather, we filed a lawsuit in 2018 alleging breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and fraud. We appreciate that 2 courts have ruled in favor of Zinni Media Limited, he stated. In October 2023, a California lower court ordered Mayweather to pay Zinni Media $1.6 million in damages, $721K in prejudgment interest, $16K in attorney fees, and $285 in costs, totaling $2.3 million. Mayweather subsequently appealed this decision.
So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. You know, what's important to me right now is my real estate, my family, different things I'm involved with, you know.
In a recent ruling on August 27, 2024, Eva McClintock, clerk of the appellate court, upheld the lower court's decision. Nwankwo noted that despite the appellate court's ruling, Mayweather has yet to pay the awarded amount, which is accruing interest at a rate of 10% per annum. The court has authorized U.S. attorneys to enforce the judgment by targeting Mayweather's 2015 Bugatti Veyron or his 2015 Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, both valued above the owed damages. Well, it appeared that the debts have been rising over the months, and this was what forced Floyd Mayweather into attempting to sell his properties earlier this year. Shockingly, Floyd disguised like he wanted to diversify his investment, but Stephen A. Smith slightly contradicted that as he said,
"It's crazy that everybody keeps asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight?" So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fight, they make $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight?
Many of these properties have been on the market for this reason, so it's really bad. Not too long ago, Floyd Mayweather put out some of his properties for sale, and no one really had an idea as to why he did that, except what he had told everyone in his post. Fans were curious, and many asked why Floyd Mayweather, a name synonymous with wealth and success, was selling his prized real estate assets. With a portfolio boasting over $250 million in investments, including lavish mansions, Mayweather's decision comes as a surprise.
It's all about helping kids, the new generation, surpass Floyd Mayweather and be a better Floyd Mayweather. So, you know, everything that I did, you know, in a past if it was something.
Known for his extravagant lifestyle and smart investment choices, he claimed he was making attempts to diversify further. Among his assets, 9 skyscrapers stand out, with one Vanderbilt, a 93-story marvel, as a crown jewel. But here's the odd part. Mayweather claimed he was not just selling, he was reinvesting in a broader spectrum of real estate. But what was really driving this shift for the money?
So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag and a Birkin.
Another major voice that's been added to the whole Floyd Mayweather controversy is his uncle, Jeff Mayweather, who also feels the same about the lies the boxing legend has told over the years. According to Jeff Mayweather, the recent controversy involving the boxing legend came up after several celebrities and business partners raised questions about Floyd's recent claims about a real estate investment. Floyd saying things about this was meant to shield him from paying back some of the debts he owes. His initial excuse was the fact that he had helped them reinvest the money. However, more revelations came in, and Jeff Mayweather admitted that Floyd isn't worth up to $400 million. Jeff Mayweather asserted that Floyd isn't worth any close to that. He urged boxing fans to forget the houses and cars. If you take away the debt from all he owns, Floyd is seriously bankrupt.
not like it just happened. This is what we expected. And so,
As a major trainer in Mayweather Promotions, Jeff Mayweather claimed Floyd has been owing trainers and other staff for over a year, which is the main reason why the promotional team has refused to grow. Floyd Mayweather's uncle claimed that aside from Kermel Moton, who is the only potential star, Mayweather Promotions has no one and nothing. He claimed he was still a part of the team because it's family and because he has his own money. Most of the trainers and media workers had to leave after their salary was withheld. Jeff Mayweather claimed, when asked about the state of Mayweather Promotions, that things are very bad at the moment. He also added that this isn't as a result of Leonard Ellerby's exit or Richard Schaefer's appointment, rather it's a reflection of the state of the company's owner, Floyd Mayweather, as things have been this complicated for a while.
there will be people that anyone within, with ears reach, we would tell them, that he's going to be the greatest fighter that's ever lived. And to this point, I mean, he proved it in terms of his numbers and everything else. I mean, of course, when you put in.
It's not about Richard or Leonard, it's Floyd. He's more concerned with acquiring material things than seeing his businesses grow. Fighters have left and only Kermel is left, sadly. He then revealed one more shocking truth about Mayweather exhibitions. He claimed exhibitions are one of Mayweather's ways of trying to solve his bankruptcy issue. He revealed that Floyd's last exhibition was held on grounds that he paid all of the money he made to a company he was owing some good money. And that's his plan again with this year's exhibition.
Him getting the spotlight. Just like if somebody comes up to Roger, I don't care. I mean, if they don't say them to me, that's fine.
Some might say it's actually better for you, or do you like where you're at? Because sometimes, especially if it's at a boxing venue, Floyd and Roger might have a difficult point, where you get some attention, but not all of it. So, you get maybe a little bit of a stroke on your ego, but not, but you can still do stuff.
I don't have no ego. That's the thing. With me, there's no ego, so
The Crown Prince of Boxing was last seen in a rematch against Mafia scion John Gotti III at Arena CDMX in Mexico City on August 24th. While the fight went through the full 8 rounds, no winner was declared. Fans have since pondered whether Money Mayweather will enter the ring again or announce his retirement. Mayweather Jr.'s uncle, Jeff Mayweather, might just have an update for fans. The older Mayweather was in an interview with Fred Talks Fighting. In conversation, he seemed doubtful of his nephew's potential return to the boxing ring. It has been more than 7 years since Floyd Mayweather retired and fans are still missing him. The 50-0 boxer is one of the best the world has ever seen, and very few can match his accolades in the ring. That is why it is an occasion every time he steps into the ring for an exhibition show.
I mean, you can come into the gym and you can get an autograph and a picture from every single person in that gym. Except me. And I'm fine with it. I have no problem.
Do you think the longer you go along and train here, do you think at some point that is going to change, whether it be from you having your own videos or from training world champions, or is it inevitable that you're going to...
Since he retired from professional boxing, the Grand Rapids native has treated the fans with several high-profile exhibition matches. Mayweather has fought the likes of Logan Paul, Don Moore, Aaron Chalmers, Deji Olatunji, and John Gotti III. While the 50-year-old hinted towards more exhibitions in the future, his uncle Jeff Mayweather revealed a ticking timeline for him and also revealed the next possible opponent. In the conversation with Fred Talks Fighting, his uncle expressed his doubts regarding Floyd Mayweather's possible return for another exhibition. He declared, "I have no idea. I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily see it. We don't really get a chance to talk very much, and so I don't really know what's going on with him," revealed Jeff Mayweather while talking about his nephew's future plans.
When was the last time you spoke to Floyd?
I haven't seen Floyd in probably 4 or 5 months. I only see him when he comes to the gym.
And he comes to the gym in random hours, like 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. or 12 p.m. It's never like organized, just he turns up.
Yeah.
And when he comes down to the gym, is anyone ever in the gym? Or is it...
The 60-year-old further revealed how Money's real estate and other business ventures are keeping him busy and might prevent him from making a comeback sometime soon. "I have heard about him talking about doing more exhibitions," stated the Michigan native. Fred Beck then inserted KSI into the conversation, claiming that the British YouTuber's team would be more than happy to make a match with Floyd Mayweather. Jeff agreed with the sentiment, claiming that this fight might bring the former world champion back into the ring. He declared, "That's a fight that possibly could happen." However, the 60-year-old remarked that KSI's team will have to push quickly as money might not be interested for a very long time.
Every once in a while, he'll come into the gym when everybody's in the gym.
And do people stop and stare? Do people stop and stare when that happens?
I'm sorry?
Do people stop and stare at him when he walks in the gym, or do they carry on doing their work?
Of course.
Do you stop and stare, or do you just say, "Hey, Floyd," and you carry on what you're doing? Carry on doing the Mayweather boxing interviews, or...
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna have to start making some noise for the fight to happen, because I think the longer Floyd waits, I think that he's going to just say, "I'm finally retired," claimed Jeff, revealing a deadline for KSI and his team. This is not the first time that Jeff Mayweather has expressed his desire for an exhibition match between KSI and Floyd Mayweather. The 60-year-old has trained the YouTuber in the past and has backed his student to bring his nephew back into the ring. The KSI's rivalry with Floyd Mayweather started during the latter's exhibition match against Deji, KSI's younger brother. Mayweather seamlessly defeated Deji after 6 rounds of taunting and showboating. These antics rubbed JJ the wrong way, and he has been looking for revenge ever since. A few months ago, Jeff Mayweather sat down with Sunsport and talked about how this fight makes perfect sense. It's a fight that brings a ton of money for both of them, so why not? However, the October 5th 32 boxer also made it clear that even though he had trained KSI...
So, I don't know exactly what he's doing. So, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in quite some time. And I haven't heard about him talking about doing any more exhibitions. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, I don't know. But I haven't heard anything.
I know that KSI's team would be happy to make their fight with him, KSI versus Floyd Mayweather. Do you think Floyd would be happy? Do you think Floyd would be interested in that one?
There's no YouTube fighter on the planet that's going to beat Floyd. I don't care what weight they are. They're not going to be Floyd. Floyd still has the body of a fighter. He still runs. Once in a while, he's still in the gym. It's been his life. That's the life that he knows because he grew up that way. It's installed in him, claimed Jeff Mayweather. What do you think about Floyd and his recent crisis? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section, and that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.